Thank God, Roe v. Wade is dead. The decision to overturn it represents more than the end of a bad law. It changes the moral debate in America. With churches under attack, the debate is no longer scripted by Planned Parenthood under the guise of women's health. The hysteria of the far left is clear, and everyone can see what unites and defines the pro-abortion movement. But what about the pro-life movement? How do we checkmate the culture of death? Like a decisive chess match, what pieces should we move? There are 5 things you should know about the pro-abortion movement. After we look at those, we'll talk about the best way to defeat abortion in post-Roe America. 1. Abortion is a debate about the wrong concept of freedom. Women's health is no longer the most important pro-abortion talking point. The hysterical ones have presented the issue as the freedom to do whatever one wants, even if it means killing babies. The pro-abortion radicals accept no restrictions.
My body, my choice! My body, my choice!
They deny biological and metaphysical reality.
Why not let the baby live?
Because the baby's not even alive yet. The baby's not a baby.
2. Abortion unites all forms of impurity and all disordered passions.
Vote them out! Vote them out! Vote them out!
Protesters from the whole gamut of the sexual revolution joined forces. But why are they united? Because once disordered passions are unleashed, any relationship becomes possible and demanded. Thus, abortion advocates connect abortion and the LGBT agenda. They wave rainbow flags, and they conclude, correctly, that banning procured abortion threatens all moral aberrations. 3. Abortion unites the political left. Sadly, the abortion struggle unites the left more than the right. Leftists allow no compromise on this issue. The Democratic Party would have everything to gain by moderating its abortion stance. But now that it embraces totalitarianism, it no longer allows for dissent. Socialists, communists, and anarchists share the same passion for abortion, knowing that it supports their egalitarian goals. 4. The abortion radicals break the law when it favors them. The pro-abortion movement used Roe v. Wade as a bludgeon of settled law against the pro-life cause. However, now that Roe is dead, they adopted the Marxist maxim, legality means whatever favors the revolution. Activists at the Women's March chant, "We will not obey."
We will not obey! We will not obey! We will not obey! We will not obey!
In some places, political officials and public prosecutors refuse to enforce pro-life law. Abortion advocates threaten the Supreme Court justices at their homes. They vandalize pregnancy centers and attack churches.
St. John Bosco, pray for us.
5. Abortion unites those who are anti-God and pro-Satan. It's no secret. The pro-abortion movement is openly anti-God and pro-Satan. Satanic symbols, blasphemous signs, and hateful slogans are common at pro-abortion events. Abortion advocates frequently shout, "Hail Satan," against pro-lifers.
Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! I'm a member of the Satanic Temple.
Catholic churches were attacked and vandalized. Tabernacles were stolen. The Blessed Sacrament was profaned. And Catholic politicians who support abortion defy the church with sacrilegious communions. Satanic groups renewed their claim that abortion has a sacramental character for them. In fact, one of the talks given at the Satanic Temple Conference in Scottsdale, Arizona, was actually titled "Abortion as a Religious Right."
What are you doing then? Fighting against Christian tyranny.
As you can see, the Roe v. Wade debate is not only about abortion, it's tied to a world of issues. The left sees this clearly, the right not as much. What's the pro-life movement's plan for victory? How do we rally everyone who loves God together and restore Christian civilization? Here's a roadmap for victory. 1. The pro-life movement must unite around the true vision of freedom. Freedom is a rule of self-control that allows a person to live free from the tyranny of the passions. True freedom facilitates a life full of truth and beauty. We must embrace ordered liberty and reject unbridled license. 2. The pro-life movement must embrace all that is pure and moral. We must unify all those who believe in the natural moral law. The left has proclaimed there is no such thing as single-issue politics because issues are interconnected. The pro-life movement must see the clash the same way and rise to the challenge, and above all, resist the LGBT offensive that undermines everything it stands for. Purity is the answer. 3. The anti-abortion fight should unite the political right. Once the left has defined itself as overwhelmingly pro-abortion, the right must be consistent and unite around this winning issue. It should continue the political battle by passing laws that make abortion unthinkable. The goal must be total victory. 4. The pro-life movement must adhere to the law. Just because the left breaks the law and creates chaos does not mean that pro-lifers should. The left knows how to exploit any breach of the law by those on the right to its advantage. Why play into their hands? Pro-life advocates who break the law betray the movement. Pro-lifers must keep the fight legal and peaceful. 5. The fight for life must always be religious, in favor of God, the source of all grace and life. The left knows that God and the church are at the center of the debate. That's why pro-abortion radicals invoke Satan for help. That's why they vandalize Catholic churches. How much more the pro-life movement should call upon the overwhelming power of God and the Blessed Mother to secure the final victory. The left is redefining the abortion fight in moral, religious, ethical, and metaphysical terms. This new framing gives us the advantage. The pro-life side must rise to the occasion and press the attack. What's it like to fight abortion on an extremely liberal campus? Take a look at this TFP campaign. Thank you so much for watching, and keep fighting the good fight. God bless.